Hi everyone. Today we'll be studying the chapter of playing with number, the BODMAS. BODMAS is a method by which uh, you decide which numbers are to be first solved in a particular sequence in an expression, so that you arrive at the correct answer. So, what does this BODMAS means actually? B is the bracket, O is the order, D is the division, M is the multiplication, A is the addition, and S is subtraction. So this method of uh, solving a particular expression is being defined in the mathematics, and इसके हिसाब से हम कुछ expression solve करके इसको समझने की कोशिश करेंगे. We'll take an example, a simple example of say uh, 48 plus 6 divided by 3. Now in this expression, you have so in this expression we have to add two numbers as well as divide the numbers. So, in which order do we solve this expression is important for us to arrive at the correct answer. Say, for example, we go on first come, first service. So 48 plus 6. That takes us to 54. Okay, divided by 3. Okay, this is the second part. And if we divide it by 3, in this expression, you see the, the value is coming to 18. First, we have added two numbers, then the number that we have added to is divided by 3. Whereas we solve it the other way around. Let's say 48 plus 6 divided by 3. And if we solve this part first and then this part, what we get the answer? 48 plus 2. That is equal to 3. Now there are two different numbers for the same expression. So which is the correct method and to solve a particular expression where there are uh, multiple there are multiple operations that have to be done in a particular expressions. Like here is a plus sign as well as a division sign. So the method in which we solve the correct expression is defined by mathematics in the BODMAS rule. What does BODMAS rule does is it's nothing but the order in which the particular expression should be solved. For example, first order is nothing but division. We'll come to the bracket later. First operation that is to be carried out is division, then is multiplication, then is addition, and then is subtraction. Okay. So in this order, we have to solve a particular expression. So in this method, in this way, the correct answer for this particular expression would be this one. That is, first we have done the division, and whatever value that has arrived from that particular division is added as addition is a subsequent operation to be carried out after division. So we will take another expression where now you can see there are four operations to be carried out. One is the multiplication, second addition, third division, fourth subtraction. So in the order, the first is to be division, then comes the multiplication, then comes the addition, then comes the subtraction. That is the order in which we have to solve a particular expression. So in this case, the first thing that we have to do is solve the part which has division sign, division. In this expression, the value The numbers which have division is 60 by 10. If we solve this part first, the value comes to 6. Okay. We carry forward the same number as it is for the sake of convenience. So we have solved the division part of this expression. Now comes the multiplication part. This is the multiplication part. This is the division part. When we solve this multiplication part, it comes to 21. Again, we carry forward all the rest of the values in a same way. That is this one. Now come the addition part. This is the addition that we have to do. 21 plus 6 is 27. Again, just carry forward the rest of the numbers. Now, final answer is 20. This is how you solve this particular expression where we have used the rule of BODMAS to solve this particular expression. So again, just for the sake of convenience, BODMAS is nothing but bracket of division, multiplication, addition. Again, we will solve one more expression to understand the same of BODMAS. There are three activities to be carried out in this particular equation, in this particular expression. First is the division, that is 100. So again, we carry forward the rest of the numbers. 800 plus 100 minus 10. This comes to 900. And the second part, minus 10. And brings the answer to 8. Now we will understand how the uh, now we'll understand how do we solve when a particular expression has brackets in uh, the operation that we carried out. Example, let's say 29 minus 9 divided by 2. So in this case, the minus, the division sign is coming first, but we are not dividing the same, but we are solving the bracket first. BODMAS rule says bracket for division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Within the bracket also we have to see which is the first activity, which is the first operation that we have to carry out. The first and the only activity is the negative sign, that is the subtraction. We have to solve this particular question. So in this, the value of this will be 29 minus 9, that is 20, divided by 2. And by simplest, the answer will be simple. Okay. So in this, we have solved the bracket first uh, rather than solving a division sign first, because bracket is superseded by all the activities, subsequent activities or subsequent operations that are carried out. So within the bracket, if some activity, there are two or more activities, then again the BODMAS rule of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction will follow within the bracket also. So we will solve one more expressions in a simple way to understand the same thing. Let's say 30 plus 5 divided by 5. So again, there's a division sign first, but we're not solving the division sign because there's a bracket involved. Since there's a bracket, then we have to solve the bracket first. Bracket is something but 30 plus 5, that is 35, divided by 5, rest of the numbers will factor out. Final answer will be 7. So in this case also you have seen that we have solved the bracket first rather than solving the division sign first, even though division is to be carried before the addition. Now Now we will have a little bit bigger expression within the bracket also to understand the complexities of a particular expression. Let's say this is the expression. Therefore, within the bracket we are having a division, a multiplication, addition, and a subtraction. In this expression, there are all four operations that are to be carried out, and outside the bracket there is a division and addition. In this case, the division with respect to the bracket is to be solved first. That is 30 divided by 5, that is 6 into 2 plus 5 minus 2 divided by 2 plus 5. So this comes to this now we solving the multiplication part. 12 plus 5 minus 2 divided by 2 plus 5. Again, the value will come to 17 minus 2 divided by 2 plus 5. That comes to 15 divided by 2 plus 5. That comes to 7.5 plus 5. That's it. Right. In this expression, you can see that first we have solved the bracket. This expression also you have seen that first we have solved the bracket, and then we have solved the equations, that is division or addition after the bracket. In bracket also we have taken the same method of BODMAS, that is division, multiplication, and addition and subtraction. So the four operations we have done in order to arrive the answer of the bracket, and then we have solved the balance, division, and addition with respect to the said expression. End of the day, the rule of four very important to arrive at the correct